Ladies, and I'm here on the show. How about those Jews? They beat the Buccaneers 30-24 tonight on Monday Night Football in overtime. Chiefs deserve the win, obviously, up to 8-0 now. But, man, I hate the overtime rules. I wish both teams got a possession. I don't get why you can have both teams have possession in the playoffs, but you can't in the regular season. College football doesn't. They have overtime. They let both teams possess the ball in overtime in the regular season and in the playoffs. If that were to happen, you get overtime in any of those games. In the NFL, in the regular season, you win the toss, it feels like you fucking lost. So... But to the game, I thought the Buccaneers, they played pretty well. I thought Baker Mayfield, he was excellent, I thought, with the weapons he had. The receivers really didn't do much until the final drive, where he was just making a bunch of plays. I thought the Buccaneers played their ass off, man. It's just in a game of inches and incredibly small margins. The Buccaneers start every week behind the 8 ball with their in-game decision making. Yeah, they come back, obviously, get it to a 1-point game. But I think you go for the 2-pointer there. You'd rather have the game in your hands right there than relying on a coin toss. I would have gone for 2 there. I know it's risky. Look, I know it's risky. But you've got to take a chance there. Just too conservative. And I didn't like the clock management by Mr. Todd Bowles. The defense wasn't great. Again, I think this was Mahomes' best game of the season so far. It's just kind of the same thing over and over and over with Todd Bowles. He's had years of head coach experience. Same thing over and over. And there's the 3rd and 1 play at the goal line. Or I think it was like 3rd and 1, the last play of the game. How do you not have Vita Vea and Cansey out there? That was really questionable also, I thought, from them. I have to question Todd Bowles. I thought the team done a good job, but just some of the decisions, man, were just really, really questionable. It's such an easy decision there to go for 2 points. If you kick a field goal and go to overtime, you're not beating the Chiefs. Come on, Todd Bowles. You ain't beating the Chiefs in overtime. You either end the game with your offense, or you give Mahomes one whole ass possession in overtime. Or at least have the ball in your hands. You decide the game. Ridiculous that teams still don't get. You can't play safe football against the Chiefs and expect to win. Yeah, you can play close with the Chiefs, but if you play safe football like that, just kicking the extra point, you're not going to win. And you're fed up with the moral victories. Juwan Taylor did he false start? Yes. But they were going to score anyways. The Bucs defense hadn't shown anything they're going to stop them. Yeah, they kept it close, but you're probably fed up with the moral victories like I am with my Dallas Cowboys and Kentucky football. I'm tired of moral victories. If you're a Bucs fan watching this, you're probably tired of moral victories. Oh yeah, we kept it close, but you probably you'd rather win. The lack of talent available, I guess, was an issue, but honestly, I thought they played pretty well, the talent that was available out there. It's just... And Troy Aikman even said it on the broadcast. If only that was even a discussion. If only that was a discussion, Troy. If only. But he said he would have gone for 2 if it was Troy Aikman. And Todd Bowles mostly has to rely on his defense to win. Their defense can't even win. Their defense, I don't know what's happened. Their defense sucks. It just really sucked these last few weeks. You won't beat Mahomes in overtime. Nobody does. Nobody beats him in overtime. Letting Patrick Mahomes on the field again is a terrible fucking strategy. I thought Liam Cohen, Baker Mayfield played a really good game. Liam Cohen called a really good game. Giving Patrick Mahomes more chances to beat you, or especially the Bucs, it hasn't worked for him. You give him more chances, you're gonna lose. You would think a defensive head coach. You would think this wasn't a defensive head coach. If you knew about him. It's like Tom Brady. When you went to overtime against Tom Brady, you weren't gonna win. Tampa was just a dead man walking as soon as they kicked the extra point. And it's not guaranteed the Chiefs go down the field. They probably would have gone field goal range, but I mean, I don't know. If they didn't try and rush it, they probably could have got time to go field goal range. But they have to get it to the Bucs though. Got to give credit enough of bashing the decisions. They just didn't have enough to take out the champs. If they had Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, I think they could have won. But yeah, when you have the shot, you got to take it. You have to take the shot. And that was just really bad clock management as well. I'll get back on that. You take a timeout with 30 seconds left. I wouldn't call timeout there. You still have enough time. I would run a play, get a touchdown. Run the time down, get a touchdown. I think Kareem Hunt won the damn game for the Chiefs. But the Bucs dropped to 4-5. Baker Mayfield, like I said, I thought he played a good game. 23 of 31, 200 yards. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Also had 4 runs for 20 yards. Baker finally game where he didn't have a turnover. He's really played. He played better than he had the last 2 weeks. Like regarding not turning the football over. The problem was they just didn't have much of a running game. Bucky Irving 7 runs, 24 yards, 3.4 carry, but it's kind of a problem when your second leading rusher is Sterling Shepard, 2 runs, 21 yards. That's kind of an issue. Rachaad White, 3 runs, 19 yards, 6.3 a carry, 1 touchdown. I don't know what the hell happened to Rachaad White. Yeah, he got that 1 touchdown, but I mean, he only had 3 runs. Sean Tucker, 3 runs, 11 yards, 3.7 a carry. Cade Otton, 8 catches, 77 yards, 1 touchdown. He's really become the number 1 target these last few weeks for Baker. Sterling Shepard, 4 catches, 48 yards. Trey Palmer, 2 catches, 23 yards. Bucky Irving, 3 catches, 10 yards. Rachaad White, 3 catches, 16 yards. Sean Tucker, 1 catch, 6 yards. Raheem Jarrett, 1 catch, 9 yards. And Ryan Miller, 1 catch for 1 yard and a touchdown, his first career touchdown. Vita Vea had a good game, I thought. 2 sacks. He sacked Baker twice. And Kalijah Kancey, 2 sacks. So Vita Vea and Kalijah Kancey, man, those 2 were beasts. And you don't have them out there on 3rd and 1. That's just bad coaching, man. Bucs dropped to 4-5. Those Chiefs improved to 8-0. Patrick Mahomes, I think, had his best game of the year. Yeah, he kind of got lucky that last drive. First one, I don't even know what happened. Like, it kind of just got battered around. Second one, just kind of a miscommunication with DeAndre Hopkins. He was expecting DeAndre Hopkins probably, catch that football, but he just kind of wasn't paying attention because he wasn't expecting the ball there. Got lucky there, but besides that, I thought he played a perfect game. 34-44, 291 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interception for Patrick Mahomes. Good clutch drive there. Look, on 3rd down was a huge difference, I thought. On 3rd down, he was 11 of 13 for 126 yards and 10 first downs. And the highest success rate on 3rd and 4th downs this year is Patrick Mahomes. Highest EPA play on 3rd and 4th downs, Patrick Mahomes. He still carries the Chiefs in high leverage moments. I don't think he's going to win the MVP this year just because he kind of had a bad start to the year, but he makes the big plays when they need them. He just makes the big plays. Or not, like, yeah, there was a false start, but they were going to win the game anyways. The face mask call earlier in the game wasn't great, but those are only 2 bad calls. So, wasn't like the refs didn't cost them. The Bucs kind of cost themselves with bad clock management late in the game and not going for 2. Kareem Hunt, 27 runs, 106 yards. 3.9 carry, 1 touchdown. He got the touchdown to win it. Kareem Hunt was really good, especially in that second half, man. Kareem Hunt was basic. He kept getting like 4 yards a carry. It felt like. P. Ryan, 1 catch, 10 yards. Steele, 3 runs, 9 yards. Mahomes, 2 runs, 9 yards. Travis Kelce had a good game. 14 catches, 100 yards. Didn't have a touchdown, but he had 14 catches, 100 yards, a career high in catches, I think. So yeah, I guess Travis Kelce's back. Remember that slow start Kelce had? Yeah, no, that was exaggerated. Hopkins, 8 catches, 86 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, they traded him to the Chiefs. They just let the Chiefs get better. DeAndre Hopkins is good, man. He was still, even though he wasn't elite like he used to be with the Titans, he still was good, even though he had Will Levis and Ryan Tannehill throwing the football. Justin Watson, 3 catches, 43 yards. P. Ryan, 4 catches, 25 yards, and a touchdown. Hardman, 3 catches, 17 yards. Kareem Hunt, 1 catch, 11 yards. And Hendershot, 1 catch for 9 yards. The Chiefs' defense wasn't as great as it had been this year. But, but even then, you just gotta give credit to the Bucs. With not as much talent out there, obviously with injuries, they stepped up a really good game and gave the Chiefs a run for their money. The offense really come alive in the second half, scored 17 of their 24 points in the second half. So they played tough though. But a walk-off winner to get a walk-off winner. But that 2-point number decision with the numbers, you go for it, go for 2, 41%. PAT, 42%. But I mean, why does it mean? But it doesn't mean anything. You're playing the Chiefs. You go for 2 there. But yeah, Chiefs win 24, excuse me. I beg you pardon on. That's all to say here. So peace.